So now they're China or whatever. They just don't do it for me.
Oh, God.
So I have to
Seems
keep
like
learning what
there'd
I
be some
have.
place you could get something.
I can't. Nothing that feels good.
So then after you had your feet operated on in Chicago and you got your special shoes, then what? Was that the end of all your surgeries and that?
Well, I
Or
will have to tell you, the summer after the accident, we spent a lot of time at the lake.
Winona Lake,
Winona
Grandpa and
Lake.
Grandma's cottage.
And the summer went fast. People were with me
Sure
all
enough.
the time. It was
But you were in their wheelchair
it was
a
a
lot.
fun summer.
A
It really
wheelchair and
was.
stuff.
And so one time, I have to tell you about this. One time, Daddy took me. Of course, I couldn't walk yet. They have to lift me wherever I went. And we came home. We were going to Elkhart to have some X-rays on my leg. And we got home, and Daddy wanted to take me in the house, but he had to have somebody help him carry me in. You know who came along?
That
At
guy.
Winona Lake? At Winona Lake?
No, this is Middlebury.
Middlebury.
He
To
and
put him in the
Jim-
car.
He and Jim had come back that summer to visit Jack and Bee. And they just happened to go by the house and saw Daddy with me, and he got out and helped carry me in. Remember it? 1940. That was 1946.
You were you rescued the perishing.
1946. Never dreaming
Oh,
that in 1948, 2 years after that, we'd be married.
oh, my word.
Never even had a clue.
Well, down at Winona Lake, two people were very interested in Jerry being in a wheelchair and going here and there down there in the summer. So we got a chance to tell people, everything that happened. And there were all so many people interested
Did
Well,
you go to
in
the
their accident
tabernacle at that
at
time?
that time.
Yeah, I'd go.
So they would push you in the wheelchair down to the tabernacle?
There was a guy that was kind of in. Remember Mike Mayetta?
Mike Mayetta.
Yeah, he was a very good-looking Italian kid. He'd come over a lot.
Oh, yeah. I
That was
remember him, too.
fun to see.
He was in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. He'd come over. He was kind of interested in coming over.
But it was a reality. This is all reality.
Now, Grandpa
Thanks, sir.
Barnes, my Grandpa Barnes, at the time I think he was in Battle Creek. He was. And he told Daddy, he said, don't you stop for anything as far as finances are concerned. He said, don't, give her the best of care.
And you did get the best
He
of
did get
care.
the best of care. Best of surgeon.
You know, Grandma Barnes had some of the receipts, hospital receipts and that, when you guys were clearing out the house.
Mm-hmm. I have him here.
Do you?
Do you?
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm remembering, tell me if I'm right or wrong or you don't know, that it was like $100,000.
I think it was, yeah.
These days it would be triple that.
Oh,
something like that.
at least.
Probably.
Oh, more than
More.
triple. It'd be millions.
Oh, sure. It would
Yeah.
be,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Well, anyway, I did get the best of care. That's all you can say. Round the clock. I mean, I wasn't left alone 1 minute, I don't think. You?
I remember several people visited Jerry in the hospital in Elkhart. And they thought she was so cheerful and optimistic. But they couldn't believe that she had gone through this terrible accident, you know what I mean? Because they said, well, she's just so good natured about it and taking it so well, like it just hardly anything happened to her. So I can remember Phil Hirschberg was one of those.
Well, never did I ever, even in my mind, that I never walk again. It never entered my mind.
No, see, that's
And
the
it
thing.
could have, I mean,
And that's the reason you did as well as you did.
yeah. And another thing I think
Your
about
attitude was so good.
a lot about too is that I was 25 years old and I never even thought, what am I going to be doing with my life? Living in Middlebury?
You
Where are
never
you going to
thought
find a man in
No,
Middlebury?
you never thought about it.
No. I thought, I mean, it never entered my mind. And
One
then
of
he
the
shows up.
one of thing that was in her favor was her age at the time of the
Mhm.
accident,
And the health.
and a healthy person.
A very healthy.
and.
And
nobody
able to
had-
get good care,
and
financial
right,
care.
And all of that added up.
Well, in the mental,
You know.
the mental part of it.
Mental was
Yeah.
huge.
Being
a lot
with
to do with
people all the time.
Yeah,
Do you have
I
a
mean, I
question?
wasn't left alone a minute.
no.
Cause
Mother,
I might
we
run
were
out
there
of
for
There's
time.
always somebody.
What was
wrong.
it that you did to pass your time?
Well, crochet, well, now wait.
You learned to
I
What did
crochet.
you do every day?
No, I didn't either crochet in the
I
hospital.
don't remember, you didn't have television
Well,
in there.
of course, they kept me busy with x-rays and doctors, and I remember I had some books, and the radio,
There was no TV in
you
there.
know,
at the time.
radio, but
No
when I,
television.
then later on, when I learned to crochet, that was what I did.
I thought that you memorized the Bible verse every day.
Well, I did, that's right, I didn't. When I got home.
What did you do, Mom?
I memorized the Bible verse about every day. That was when I got home, not in the hospital.
And I can't remember who made the sunshine box for you.
Oh, that was
Wasn't that-
Dan Elliott's wife.
Who?
Is it Carmel? Yeah, Carmel.
You know, I still bake those for people that are in nursing homes and hospitals. A lady came with a beautiful box, you know, a decorated box, and in the box was a gift for, one gift for every day to
Mhm.
open. Something to do, you know, and that, I thought that was just so nice.
We did that for my friend Kathy
People were so
Hawkins.
nice.
Do you have any other
But,
questions?
A lot of
Several.
people came to, they couldn't believe that Jerry was as cheerful as she was, so that was a good thing.
Well, I was sure I was gonna get over it. I mean, I had no doubt.
Well, it never crossed your mind otherwise.
No. But I think that was God. I mean.
Sure.
That isn't normal.
Mm-mm.
That isn't a
That's not a normal thing.
normal thing to think.
Mm-hmm.
That was a God
It's
thing.
very traumatic time.
So then you got married in November 25th, 1948, and you had 3 children.
And I had my first baby 4 years after the accident,
4 years after the accident.
in 1950.
And then Aunt Nancy went back to teaching,
And now
and
she's at 90 years of age.
90 years
Isn't
of
that
age
amazing?
and 65 years of marriage.
Wonderful. That's quite a record, isn't it?
And
Mhm.
66 years since your accident.
Yes.
Oh, 60,
66.
66.
More than that.
1946.
Wow.
67 years.
Think of that, Jerry.
67 years
That's
since
a
your
long time.
accident.
Yes, it is a long time.
Okay, I think that's the end of our story. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.